Again, this is always the
Cece
and Gracey.
Cece and Gracey.
I love to say Cece and Gracey.
What was that? Woo.
Yeah, that's like a chant. Anyway, so today we're gonna be talking to you about our experience.
Story time.
Story time, and it's coming to America. So we're both foreign. Where are you from again?
Republic of Congo.
Ooh, and I'm from Liberia and Ghana. Left West Africa. Now, are you from West Africa?
Central Africa.
Central Africa. Okay, yeah. So anyway, both African. So excited. Story time coming to America. So let's get to it. We're not gonna waste any more time.
The first one is what was your impression of America prior to coming here?
So my prior impression of America, like I thought America was like a little heaven. I was like, oh my gosh, there's like, it's so perfect up there. Like I just thought it was in the sky, like in the clouds, like somewhere up there that was America. I was so close-minded to like what it actually like I didn't think of it like another country. Like I thought it was like a small heaven. Like everyone was so perfect, so nice, perfect world, blah, blah, blah. No worries, no tears, no hunger. Yeah. What about you?
And me, I was like, just like you, because everyone, it's different from what we see on TV, you know, what we see on TV.
Perfection.
I was like, it was so perfect. I was like, no, it's just like everything is perfect. Everything is just like really good. I was so excited though.
Yeah.
I think it was like,
I was excited too.
Little heaven, like she just said.
The next one that we have what was it like the day of you coming to America? So like preparation day.
Woo! Okay. Me, the day I went to say like goodbye, you know, you have to say goodbye to like your family, your friends, so many people. You have to say goodbye. I went to say goodbye, and then what did I do? I don't remember. I went to say goodbye. I make sure I ate like everything because I was like, I'm going to miss the food. So I ate so much, and then I went to the airport. Like saying goodbye was really, really hard because that was my first time, you know, like a really long trip.
Well, with you, because you were traveling without your parents.
Yeah,
so it was
and I was alone.
Yeah,
you know? It was really hard.
Probably
though.
Scary too.
I cried to leave like my father, my siblings. It was really hard.
She's such a crybaby. Oh,
and you?
For me, I was young, but it was so exciting. I remember I got my hair done.
9?
No, I think I was like 8. I was 7 turning 8.
Oh, by the way, I came here when I was 18. 17, 18, something like this.
But it was so funny because like I got my hair done, I got my nails, I got everything new clothes, new everything. Like she said, I tried to eat all the food, and I didn't really miss my friends. Like I didn't care. I was like, I'm coming to America because where I live, when you got the news that you were coming to America, like everyone knew it. Everyone was so excited. So like lots of people were coming to America, and it was like we were like waiting to come. So once I got it, I was like, yes, I'm coming. So excited. So yeah, said bye to my friends, said bye to everyone. I didn't cry. I was just ready to get out of there. Just coming to America.
Me, I was ready to get out of Africa, you know, but it's good when you come with your family. At least, you know, you don't forget something. It's like you leaving something behind.
Yeah. Well, I left some family and friends and my dad and stuff, but like I was like struggling. So I was happy to come here because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to struggle anymore. I mean, I wasn't like dirt poor, but I was like, compared to America, I was poor. So I was just like happy to like leave that like poverty life and for a better life. The next question, here you go.
The next question is, what was it like on the plane? It was funny. So let me explain first. You know, when I asked my dad, what time can you give me the time, because I want to know at least what time I will land and all of that. And he said 4 in the plane. I was like waiting for 4, I would land and all of that. We passed 4. I was like, something is wrong. And I wasn't talking like English. I was like French, like, you know. And then the guy, thank God, the guy beside, like near me.
He spoke French?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Thank
From
God.
your country?
No, I didn't know the guy.
And
I was like, excuse me. And I was like struggling to explain. And then he was like, do you speak French? I said, yeah. Okay. Speaking French. I was like, woo!
Oh, that's awesome
Thank
how that
God.
worked out.
And then I asked him, like, what time, can you give me the time? What time we will arrive and all of that. And he said, like, 10. I was like, what the heck?
My dad didn't tell me.
I said, what the heck is 10? Like,
Yeah.
he said 10, like in my country, 10 p.m. it's 22h in French, 22h. Here is 10 p.m. So I was like, what? You know, from like 4 to 10,
That's
it's a
long. Yeah,
like
that's
really long.
Extra.
And then I didn't eat.
6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours.
I wanted to pee so bad, but I was so scared to like
To
get
stand
out
up and
and
pee.
go. I squeezed my
Your pee.
yeah,
Oh my God, the whole
until
time?
the whole time I was,
Oh,
and I
that's
didn't
terrible.
eat in the plane. I didn't eat at all. Like,
Are you serious?
I was tired. Like,
Oh,
you make it. It wasn't like really good for me in the plane, but when I landed, I ate like crazy. So.
For me, I was like a baby, like a mama's girl baby. I was like throwing up everywhere. I slept a lot of the time. I was up walking a lot because I thought it was cool walking up and down, so I kept walking up for every little thing. And then I loved the food. I ate the food. At first, I didn't really like it, but they had rice, and I really liked the rice. But the cool part about us, I don't know if you stopped a few places, but we stopped in a few countries. We stopped a lot of the places in Korea and Japan and different places. And I, like, when we stopped there, we got a chance to eat some of their food because we had to wait for the plane a little bit. So I liked some of the different food there. But my stomach actually hurt because every time I would eat different food, I wasn't used to it. My body wasn't used to it. So I would, like, throw it up or, like, have diarrhea and stuff. But, yeah.
And me, we stopped like in France, and the like it make it really worse because my mom, you know, my mom lives in France, and then she was like, I'm coming like to see you in the airport, but unfortunately I couldn't see my mom because my visa wasn't allowed me to get out of the airport and see my mom. So I just saw her like behind the thing, and I cried so.
Yeah.
It was just such a bad
It was like a border.
Yeah, it was such, because I went to see the guy, and I was like,
ask.
yeah, I went to see, I don't know, it's really weird.
Sometimes you can't
always
ask.
two people. One is good, one is bad.
Yeah.
So I went to see the guy. I was like, I'm so sorry. It's been like 7 years. I didn't see my mom. She's outside. Can I see her? I'm so sorry.
Right. You could have went to see her.
Yeah, and it was, no, you can't, because you don't have the Schengen visa. It's like the Schengen one will allow you to get out of the airport and come back. But when you don't have the Schengen one, you cannot go out.
Oh, you're too good. I wouldn't care. I would have.
And then the guy was like, okay, you see that door, you can go and come back. And he has the guy be near him. He was like, can you just like go with her? The guy was like, no, I don't want to get in trouble, blah 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 blah. And then he was like, I'm so sorry, you cannot, like, I don't want to get in trouble. I understood that.
Yeah.
I don't want him to. And then I saw my mom like far away. I cried so much, and I was
it's like a fairy tale story.
I was walking and crying. People were looking at me like, are you okay? Are you okay? I was like, no, I'm not okay. I cried so much, but
yeah,
I'm fine. I saw her on Skype.
Yeah.
On Skype, yeah. So I'm fine.
The next one is, what was it like the day of arrival in America? What did you wear? What other looks like? What season was it? And who picked you up at the airport? So the first one, what did you wear?
I wasn't like, I wear like a jean and like a shirt. I wasn't, because I came here during winter and I didn't know, in my head I know like winter it's cold, but I didn't know how cold
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like just like this, like really casual and all of that. When I came, and my sis, no, it was, everything was just bad, everything, because when I arrived,
who picked you up?
My sister and my uncle and my auntie. But when I arrived, I have food, I didn't close. I closed. You can see that I have food, but I didn't know you.
They let you bring food?
Yeah, you can bring food, but don't make it seem like you have something. Just put that in your luggage, but don't make it seem like. And me, I didn't know I put like tape all around the thing. And the guy was like, ma'am, you cannot leave right now. Go in security. And then I wait. I landed at 2. I know at 10. but I get off of the airport at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Because you were at security.
Yeah, I was
Oh, you
there.
really had a bad experience.
Really bad.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
God in the security I met like
Nice
it was
people.
nice
You
guy.
spoke French?
French too.
Oh, that's
And he
good.
was like, because I couldn't like speak English, and he was like, no, that's my little sister. She only have like cassava and all of that. She can go. And the guy was like, yeah, but it's not her turn yet. She has to wait like for other people to go first.
Oh,
I don't know.
wow.
So it was just really it
Yeah.
was sad, but
What did other looks like to you? Like the Americans? How did they dress? How did they look?
funny. I
Yeah.
don't know, yeah.
What airport did you fly into?
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I had jeans on. I had a tank top, and then I had a jacket, like a winter coat, but it wasn't really a winter coat. It was more like a fall coat. Again, I knew it was gonna be cold, but like she said, I didn't know how cold it was going to be. Like on TV, you see it's cold, but you don't know that it's like it's actually
we
cold.
don't have
like you
winter
see
in
the
Africa.
snow in the movie, but you didn't think it was like really icy cold.
Yeah.
And then what did other looks like? I thought people looked funny. They were so bundled up. They had scarf, they had a jacket, they had like they just looked like they had so much clothes on. I was like, why do they,
Yeah,
And it was funny because I was judging them based because I was inside, but once I got outside,
Oh my
gosh,
God.
it was freezing because that came in March. So I flew, I think it was a New York airport. So it's like, yeah, people look funny. So once I got outside, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cold, it's freezing. So again, I came in the winter. What did it look like? What season was it? Who picked you up? My aunt picked me up. She picked us up in the 10 family size vehicle. It was a whole bunch of us. So it was a lot of fun.
I came here in January. So, where did you get your first meal, and where did you shop for clothing? McDonald's. Because I was so hungry, I landed at 10 and I have to wait like until 3 a.m. like to get out of the airport. So my aunt was like, are you hungry? I was like, yeah, I'm hungry. And we just went to McDonald's, and that was my...
Where did you went shopping for the first time?
The outlet. I think the H&M. I don't remember, H&M or Zara or I don't know, Tommy Hilfiger. I don't remember. I think it was H&M.
Yeah.
No, not H&M. I'm sorry.
You can lie to me all you want. I don't know your story.
No, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy Hilfiger.
For me, my first meal was also McDonald's. I think a lot of people first meal were like fast foods. My aunt took us to McDonald's and she was like, oh, what do you want? And I chose chicken nuggets because I heard chicken, and we love chicken.
African.
But I didn't know it was like smashed up chicken. I don't know if it's baked or fried, whatever the heck they do with it. And she was like, oh, do you want like 6 or do you want 10? And I'm like, oh, I want 10. And I didn't know how it was going to taste. And when I got it, it was so weird and so funny. I was like, ew, why does this like taste like this? It tastes so weird. And now I love it. I love chicken nuggets. I think it's so yummy. Where did we went shopping? I think my aunt took us downtown Patterson in New Jersey. If not, Payless. I'm not sure. I can't really remember that. What was it like attending school in America for the first year? That's a good one.
For me, because of the language, it was so hard. Yeah, at the beginning it was so hard because I couldn't understand like what others were saying. And the first day in class, you have to sit and like present yourself. I didn't know how to say my name. In Africa, like we know how to say hello, good morning, and all of that, but you cannot introduce yourself like for 5 minutes. That's long.
Yeah.
And the teacher,
Professor.
she was Chinese. And she was like, what's your name? Where are you from? And blah, 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 blah. Thank God Liz before... Thank God before school Liz, like she said...
Her sister Liz.
Yeah, Liz, my sister. She said you should say that. When they ask you that, say that. And so I was like, my name is Cece with the accent, like the accent. I still have my accent, but it was like really strong.
Thick. Yeah.
And really strong at the beginning. But, and then after... I get used to it, and I start to Now I talk a lot though.
Like, were people nice to you? Was the professors nice to you?
My
What was it
experience.
like with the classes? Was it hard?
No, it wasn't hard because I'm a smart girl. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't hard. Like people were. I don't remember because I wasn't like paying like attention to people. You know, I was just doing my thing.
Well, you were older too.
Yeah.
And you didn't understand them too. You didn't speak.
So I
English.
was in my
Own
space.
world,
Yeah, my
yeah.
own world. But people, I never get bullied like you.
Yeah.
So if you just go watch our Never Have I Ever, she told
Talked
us,
about it,
Yeah,
yes.
story.
For me, attending school for the first year was miserable. I hated every part of it. I spoke English, but I had an accent. I had my Liberian accent.
Can you
And-
speak? I never heard you speak.
If I can speak. I can speak. Nobody business. Anyway.
Okay.
So like, I didn't really like the food at lunch, so I was miserable eating it because every time I eat it, I would have diarrhea or throw it up. The kids weren't nice to me. The teachers, majority of them was nice, but there was one teacher that wasn't nice, and the classes was it was really hard for me because like, it was, I don't know, the transition, like I just didn't really understood it. And then like some of the things that we learned in school was like advanced, so like later on when they taught us, so I was like, oh, I remember that, and I knew, so that made me look smart, but majority of it I had struggle understanding it, especially learning about science or learning about like other stuff which I didn't learn about. But later on I got the hang of it again because we are smart girls, like Cece said.
And in the advantage with me, in French we have some common words with English, so it's just a
Pronunciation.
English. Yeah, it's so different. But when you pay attention, you can say like it's the same word.
Yeah.
So I was like speaking was really hard for me, but writing and doing stuff like on the paper was really
easy.
really easy. Oh, who was your first friend? Who was my first friend?
My first friend was Aaliyah. I love you, Aaliyah. You're watching this. She was just so awesome, so sweet. She helped me to understand the culture. It was really nice to me when I tried to show my butt crack off because I thought it was fashion. She's like, hey, don't do that. That's not fashionable. When I was saying water, she was like, no, you don't say water. You say water. And then like how I was like walk or dress or different stuff like that. She was just really nice, and she would correct me. And yeah,
And
she's so sweet.
And me, my first, Aledis. Yeah, her name was Aledis. She's Puerto Rican. She's from Cuba. I don't know. She's from Cuba. Yeah, she was really nice to me. She helped me like understand like what people were saying. Yeah, she been here like for like more than 10 years. So
Wow.
she was like American. So she helped me a lot. Thank you to you. If you, I don't know if she will watch it, but
It's okay. Someday she might.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes,
That
we
was-
appreciate our first friends.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
Aaliyah's like
really
one of my
sweet.
best friends. But the next one is, what positive and negative things shocked you the most about America?
Me, the positive thing, like people here are so open-minded, so open-minded, and like they're so just not like friends, but when it comes like to other people, they're just so good. Like they help you. My teacher, I never get like a teacher. They were all like understandable.
Well, they're understandable. Well,
Yeah.
they're getting paid. So.
So they helped me a lot. But the negative thing is, this example, it's maybe funny. In Africa, when you don't have salt, you can go and ask salt to your neighbor.
So African.
But here, I think people are just, they're open-minded, but they're not friendly. Being open-minded is different from being friendly, People are just so
In their own
close,
world, They're more like independent rather than codependent, like connected with community.
Yeah,
They're more like me, myself, I do this.
No, I think they codependent with Americans. When you from, I think for me, I see that. I don't know. I see it that way.
Yeah.
when they between like Americans they open like, but when it comes to
Foreigners.
Foreigners,
Yeah. Okay.
it's
yeah.
more.
I think you might be right.
So
Yeah.
that's
Some of
the
them
negative
will speak
thing.
for some. We
Yes,
won't say
some of
all.
them. Not
Don't
all of
attack
them.
us.
Yes,
Yeah,
just
don't
some
attack
of them.
some.
That's the thing I don't like here. Like, we have like, I'm just going to say it. We have one lady downstairs, and she's so old, you know. Sometimes I just want to go ask her, like, can I take your trash out? You know, can I help you? Because sometimes I see her like
Bringing groceries.
bringing grocery, and it's so heavy, you know. I just want to help her, but here you cannot do that because they can call the cops on
Yeah,
you. They can do everything. Like,
they don't know what your
they
intention
don't.
is.
Yes, so
they're-
that's the thing I don't like here.
like over there, people are willing to accept help. Over
Yeah.
here, people are like, "Why are you really helping me? What's in it for you? Do you want
Yeah.
something from me?
Do you
type
want to
thing.
kill me? You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
just crazy. That's the thing I don't like about here.
Like, you know how, like, another thing too, like in Africa, if you're a car, like you don't have a car and you're getting a ride, like
yeah,
you can
here
get a
you
ride from some.
cannot
Over here
take
you can't.
people.
'Cause you'll
Yeah,
get
they
dead.
always say
They'll
don't
kill
go.
you or you'll kill them.
Serial killers.
For me, the positive things is I just love the possibilities of America and the opportunities.
The
Like,
opportunities.
it just amazes me how like anyone can start from the bottom and just make it to the top like overnight, like so quickly, you know. And it's just like, it's really cool, especially with like the internet or like business or different things that you can get into and succeed. And then another positive things that I like the schools. I like that the schools are free. Well, the
Until
elementary,
high school.
yeah, up to high school. Like, I like that's free, and that a lot of stuff you don't have to pay for.
And it's free for everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from. It's
for
free for
everyone, which I really like. Now college, I don't like that. It's not
No,
free.
college.
But
So
yeah, I like that the
expensive.
school's free. I like that they have their water system running good and that it's clean. I like their houses.
Yeah,
I like the stores, how all of them have
and how
bathrooms.
clean.
Yeah, and
their
they are.
country. Yeah.
The nice part, not the
nice
bad
part,
part.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
The
mention.
ghettos are not clean.
Even ghettos is, but it's most of the time it's clean. Like, not the ghettos. I'm not
Yeah,
talking about the
yeah.
ghettos, but
The
like,
nicer
they're
parts,
so
yeah.
clean.
When
Africa,
you go to any place in America, go to the city.
yeah.
Yeah, the city will always be nice.
You know, in Africa, when we finish with something like with this bottle,
littering,
I can just
yeah,
like
yeah,
drop
you
it
just
on
toss
the.
it, yeah.
But here, you can get arrested for that.
Yeah,
Don't
you get a
drop
fine.
like things.
Bottles and stuff.
You
Well,
need,
in
like,
hiding
to
you can.
find-
Like when I'm
yeah.
driving, I always drop stuff.
You need
but
to
I
find
try
like
to
a
be slick.
trash. That's why I love here.
And then I love, what else do I love? I don't know. I also love that like you get paid more when you
More,
work.
yeah.
And the more experience, the more experience you are, you get paid more for that.
Yeah, I really love that. I really
yeah,
love that.
I love that.
It's
And then
really
I
high.
love that they have benefits. Like when you can't afford something, like if you're hungry, you know, like the welfare system. I'll talk about the positive and negative side to that. Like, I like that, like, people can get food. If they don't have food, like, they could give them food stamp or give them like money and stuff to do things and help them out. The negative side to that I don't like that people can stay on that as long as they want.
And they take
They take
it for
advantage. I
granted.
think what America should do is just allow people to be on the welfare system for 1 year. You get the help that you need, and you can't be on it again for another like 3+ years.
That's
you know,
only
they help
our
you find
opinion.
jobs and do stuff.
Yeah.
That's only our opinion. Yes, only
So
our
don't
opinion.
come.
But I just don't like how some people, like, I feel like it makes some people lazy. Like, they don't want to work. Like, there was a few friends that I knew growing up, like, their moms didn't have jobs, and they had food stamp, cash assistance, housing assistance, like, all those stuff. Like, you can't provide all of that. Another negative side that I don't like Cece was saying, that it's like, I like that it's open-minded, but it's like kind of like independency, like with the American culture, you know, people don't really like to like connect, and some people, now I'm not talking about in general, yes,
but some
please
people,
understand,
yeah,
some
please
people
understand.
like to be especially with foreigners, they don't really know how to accept open culture. Now with us in Africa, I feel like we really embrace other people coming to our country. Like,
really
we're just so happy, like like when white people come, like, oh, white people. And then they see us, they see, oh, black people. And it's like not just like white people, but anyone that comes to our country, like,
white
we
people, black. And also the thing I hate, like I really hate, is so stressful.
What?
Here, the system is so stressful. Everything. You
What
know,
system?
their system in
Oh,
Africa,
how they
we
do
so
things.
we
Yeah.
so like we don't care. It's like
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But here, the
I mean, I think it's
school-
like somewhat good because it helps with balancing, you know.
no, but some
That's why we had distractions.
the bills the
Oh
bills,
yes! Oh my
everything.
God! That's another negative line. You have to pay bills every month. No, sweet, get me out of the water. Oh, I hated
It's
paying
so-
bills every
and
month.
It's so stressful.
In our country,
when-
you just pay every year.
and when you don't pay, you know
They
they
come
come
get you.
They come at
They come
you.
after your
It's
wife,
just-
your kids, your house, your car,
Mhm.
your hair on your head, everything.
It's so their system. I think
Yeah,
I find
yeah,
it
that
just so
part's
stressful compared to Africa, where I'm from. Like we
It's
just
easier.
we just.
It's
so
like when you build your
relaxed.
house, it's your house.
Yeah,
When
and
you pay for
here. Oh my gosh.
What?
You know what I hate? Taxes.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, you're so annoying. Out of your paycheck.
Out of
For your house.
everything. Everything.
You
is
can't
there.
run from it.
I really hate taxes. And the thing, like, you know, in Africa, when you buy your house, it's your house. You can do whatever you want with the house. But here, when you buy like a house, you have
To pay
oh my God,
taxes.
you have to pay taxes.
I don't think we pay taxes on our house back home, do we?
Maybe we pay, but it's not like you
As
you
much
don't
as
feel
here,
it because
yeah.
it's included maybe in some stuff, but
Yeah.
you cannot feel it.
Yeah.
Here, you
But
really
here
do.
so expensive.
And can I just ask you how much you pay, like?
I
your
think like
taxes?
3,000. I think in the city is more expensive. Yeah.
3,000.
But mine's is in my mortgage, so I don't feel it that much.
3,000 taxes.
You pay for the school.
What the heck?
This I think it's like city, locals, state. I don't know what it is. It's just
Like
in there.
every
every year. Is it every? I think it's every year.
No, that's
Yeah,
that's
it's not
just
too
stupid.
bad.
For
I
me,
think
I'm
every
so
year.
sorry. I don't.
Yeah, even if I pay, I have a mortgage because I borrowed money from the bank. But even if I paid my mortgage, I still have to pay it. I think that's annoying. Like I think if I'm done with my house, like it
Yeah,
should be
you
my
done.
house.
Like
Yeah.
you know, you just
Like,
done.
it's your
That's your
house.
house.
Yeah, but-
That's your land.
Yeah, and what I really hate, I hate insurance. Like you need it. Like you need insurance and stuff. And it's like
Yeah.
everywhere you go, you need insurance. Like why can't I just pay? And it's so
Yeah.
expensive if you don't have insurance. Anyway, we love America though.
Yeah, there is like every
There's lots of good parts
and
about
bad
it.
part.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Like in
So,
Africa,
but no,
also
we
you have
love being
food
here. So much
and-
opportunity, and
Yeah.
we're just so thankful and so grateful.
blessed.
Yes, and so blessed
Thank you,
because so many
Jesus.
people wish they were in this country, in this land. So we're just so happy to be here, and every day we wake up, it's just a blessing, and we're just
Really,
genuinely
it is.
grateful and happy.
happy.
So yes, thanks
Yeah.
to America for everything. The last question is, what do you miss the most about your country? And she laughs at me and say I like food the most.
No,
oh my god.
you don't here. I don't eat here. No, I cannot say I don't eat here, but I don't eat like I used to eat in my country.
much.
But the funny thing is, I'm getting weight. In my country, I used to eat
Eat
a
so
lot,
much,
but
yeah.
I wasn't like getting
Well, I
weight.
think it's the food. A lot of it, like with GMOs and stuff, genetic modify organisms, something like that.
I miss my family first.
Yeah.
Let me take off the food part. I don't want my dad to see that.
She
That's
foodie.
just honest. So I miss my family first, and then I miss food,
Yeah.
and I miss the freedom though.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I miss the freedom. I miss my family.
I don't hear.
I miss like just being like a child and having fun.
You don't have to
like
pay
going
bills.
outside to play and like staying out whatever long you want. Or if your mom don't cook, you can go to your neighbors and eat at their house. And oh, you didn't do that. Oh, I
But
did.
you didn't do that. What did you
I
do?
did that. Like if my mom didn't cook, like I could go to my.
Oh,
friend's
that's
house and eat.
fine.
Yeah.
But because in Africa, you like family,
Yeah, it's
Everyone
like
is
so like
yeah.
independent.
Family.
And like she said
Yeah.
earlier, when you don't have salt or missing eggs, you just go
Hey,
Hey, Cece,
can I have salt?
can I have salt?
I love it. So,
yeah, so it's like
I
fun.
miss like our culture.
Yeah, I do
really
miss our culture too. I miss the music. I miss how when we have party, the music is so loud, and no one calls the cops because like
The thing that cops, they call cops at you for everything here.
oh yeah.
Like everything.
We're done with hating. We don't want the people to think like we're not happy to be.
No,
It's
I
okay.
mean, no, just when you say cops, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I do. I don't like that they call
Yeah,
the cops
but
for everything. Even if they don't really know what's going on, they call the cops. But anyway, that's another day. But yes, I do miss that. Oh, and I love in Africa how you can pay the cops off, like over here.
you can't pay them off. You know, like in Africa, someone calls the cops and something happened. Like if you give them like $300.
I think some of them here you can pay them off. They just appear.
No, but you have to pay a lot. In Africa, you don't have to pay them that much.
Yeah.
You know, you can pay them. You give them a little tip here and there, and they hush. But over there, in here in
That
America,
means-
you'll pay them,
like-
and they'll still turn you in.
She's saying what Gracey is trying to say. She likes the corruption in Africa. That's what she's trying. That's what you're
She
trying.
talked more negative things, and she's telling me that I like the. I had to cut so much stuff out of how bad she was bashing America, and like she's.
She's like, because we didn't even edit the video yet. Which part did you cut out?
We stopped. We had to pause like 10 times of all those hideous things.
I will put bloopers at the end. You will see. She's lying. But so.
But yeah, we
What do
just
you
miss
mean?
it.
Yeah,
I
those-
miss the culture. I just miss like
Yeah.
you know, little picky African kids running around that look like me, that talk like me, sound like me.
She said
You know,
that
like I said,
exactly.
people made fun of my skin because I was so dark, and I didn't even notice. Like in America, so stupid, light skin, dark skin. I didn't even know about light skin and dark skin.
Also,
All I knew about like
I
people that
didn't
bleached
know-
their skin. I knew people who were white and African.
I didn't know I was black until I came here.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was black
until I
until I
came to
came here.
America. I was like, what's
That
black?
is-
Like people were like, why are you so black? And I was like, you're black. And
I
was like,
didn't feel
I'm
black
Yeah.
until I came here.
Until I came here, I was like, am I really
black.
black?
Black.
I just knew myself as having brown skin, being African.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
I
I don't
was
think
like,
I ever
I'm-
really looked at my skin and
Yeah,
said, I'm
never.
black.
I never like
Yeah, I don't
look
think
at my skin
like, in
and say
Africa,
I'm
people-
black, but
yeah. Like they'll make fun
I'm
of your
proud,
head,
though.
your hair. You know, they'll make fun of like what you have on, but I don't think they ever make fun of your
your
skin.
hair. No, in Africa, no. Your skin.
Yeah,
because we
because everyone's
we
black,
all
we're all
look the
the
same,
same.
so you cannot choose on me.
So like
because
she
we all
said,
look
I
the
didn't
same.
realize I was black until I came to
didn't
America,
feel-
and I was like,
really, I was
what's
telling
wrong
this,
with color?
Yeah, last time we were talking, I was like, I didn't feel really black. I know, I really know.
And
I
I
know
don't
I'm
understand
black. I can say I'm black, but I didn't feel black and
here.
until I came here.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, no, same here. And
So
then another
weird.
funny thing too, like how like the black people like they compare skin color, like oh I'm lighter than you, oh I'm darker than you, oh you're this. Like,
They do?
It's like yeah, they do. Like they have a light skin, dark skin, or brown skin, dark skin.
Me,
It doesn't
I'm
make
black
sense.
just like you.
Yeah, but
We
I mean,
black.
naturally you're lighter than me, but
But
people
we're
like in
black.
school they would compare that. Yeah, I think it's so. I don't understand it. It's not my culture.
We
But
black.
hey, we're
We
all black. We're all
black. We were still black. We will die black. So we cannot.
Yeah,
skip
you
it.
just
We're
have to
black.
love yourself,
Yeah,
you
we're
know.
black.
And I think once I really learned to truly live happy in America is when I started to love myself,
yeah,
accept
that's
myself,
the problem. That's the thing. If
understand my culture, and stay true to who I am, and you know,
if
not
you
to
don't
forget where I came
appreciate
from.
yourself, if you don't love yourself, you will cry everything
You
every
will.
day.
You won't fit in.
Yeah, you
You'll
won't
pretend
fit
to fit
in.
in, but
Yeah,
you won't fit in.
you
know?
won't.
And like at first, to be honest, like before I struggled with like I didn't used to be proud to say Africa because
Mm-hmm.
people would make jokes and like say like African booty scratcher and like I don't know where they got that from, but something
African
they
booty-
associate. They think that Africans scratch their booties. I don't know where it
It's
came from. Maybe
natural.
someone can help.
It's natural. I'm sorry.
Maybe someone can help explain that, but I don't
But
know.
the
what that
problem is, I
happened, but
didn't
yeah.
know about like putting like the chirurgy on your butts
Oh, the
until I
fake
came
butt?
here. Yeah,
Oh,
fake.
Oh, I
butts.
didn't know about fake boobs. Like,
In
butt,
Africa, I
everything.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm
people-
no offense. I'm just saying I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like people, I didn't.
Yeah, I think here America definitely exposed me to a lot of things.
A lot,
Yeah,
a lot. So
which is
many
good.
things.
Some good things and bad things.
So,
But
yeah.
yeah, no, I just love this country. It's so much fun. We're just so glad to
Yeah.
be here. And thank
It
you
was
so
fun.
much.
It's a really good experience. It's one of
Yeah.
the best.
Experience, yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying. America.
No, you're fine.
No, it's one of the
Yeah,
best
it's cool.
experience.
And wouldn't you say you're happy that you're here and like
I'm happy. So
Yeah,
because in
yeah.
my country, I'm just saying I was so close-minded. I wasn't seeing like things like I'm seeing things right now.
And that's the
I was-
beauty of
yeah,
traveling. Like I tell
traveling,
people,
you
when you
have
have a
to
chance, travel. Because you think that you've seen it all
No,
until
no,
you travel.
you're
You're
not.
like, wow, you know,
You're
like
not.
it's so cool meeting people who are different from you, meeting people who doesn't really
Experience
connect.
things
But then once
different
you
from
talk,
what you-
you know, there's always similarities in culture. Doesn't matter how different the culture is, there's
Yeah,
always
there-
some sort of similarities. And I
That's
just think
true.
that's the beauty because like she said, coming here, open your minds and you get to know stuff. And you're like, oh, they're bad, but they're not that bad. They're just like me.
And like I was saying before, like now I'm so open-minded. When I will go back to Africa, it's going to be
hard.
a lot be hard.
I
Because
think
people,
I'm very open-minded too now. Yeah.
so much open-minded.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.